Alright, let's continue with Dust, shall we? Yes, I'm aware. Last time, we completed several quests in Aurora Village, and defeated the first boss of the game, a deranged moonblood known as Hughes, who had an obsession with barbecuing anything he got close to, and seemed to bear some long-standing grudge against Dust for some action that Dust did not remember committing. So this time, we have a few tasks to wrap up around the village. First of all, let's talk to Colleen, who we completely missed last time.
Oh, hi. You're new. Are you travelers? Maybe you can help me? I can't find my little brother, Corbin.
He's not in the village?
No, he's not here. I can't find him, and I've looked absolutely everywhere.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye out for him. What's your name?
My name is Colleen. Oh, I wonder if he left the village. He could get hurt.
Calm down, Colleen. I'll look for him. Where did you see him last?
I think he was doing something for Mr. Gianni, but whenever I ask him about Corbin, he says he's too busy. I really don't like that guy.
Nor do I.
Gianni, huh? Okay, wait here.
If you find Corbin, please bring him home. I'm really getting worried about him.
Well, we will do our best.
If you find Corbin...
Yes, we've already heard that. And that is 8 keys. Is that how many keys I have, or how many keys this chest takes, I wonder? Let's take a look. If the controls would allow me to navigate to it, that would be lovely. There we are. We actually do have 8 keys. And I did not want to open this, but it appears the game thinks I did. How many keys did that take, I have to wonder? No, it only used 1. Well, first of all, let's go see Gianni and see what happened to Corbin. If Gianni is involved, I cannot imagine that anything good is to come of it. Hello.
Gianni, I want to ask you about a boy named Corbin.
Ah, have you seen him? Where has that foolish boy run off to?
I was hoping you could tell me.
He must still be wasting time in Ivydale Glen. I just knew I shouldn't have trusted that boy with cleaning my fabrics.
Corbin is doing your laundry outside the village?
I do not see why this is so difficult to comprehend. But then I suppose you don't have the capacity for rational thought. If you are so concerned, maybe you should go look for him instead of waffling about.
Oh, I'll find him. Then we're going to have a little chat.
So, have you found my fabrics? Why are you standing around wasting my time?
So Gianni has asked Corbin to do his laundry outside the village where it may be dangerous. Gianni's blatant disregard for anyone but himself has not gained him any points in my book, and Dust doesn't sound very pleased with him either. So it's time to decide my next move. I think it would be a good idea to attempt to go hunt down where Corbin went before he gets into some kind of trouble, of which there is plenty outside the village. So let's make our way there. suppose we can stop at the shop before we go.
I have the best selection you'll ever find in this store at this moment in time. Please, look around.
I think we have everything useful that can be bought here right now. We could buy another key, but they're a bit expensive. And we have plenty of keys already.
Thank you.
Come to think of it, there is something we could do at the shop.
Welcome back.
We could buy the beast spears we needed.
Thank you for coming in.
No problem. So let's go and turn in these beast spears to Fail. So he can make 8 arrows out of them, which will surely be enough to defend this village from any threat it could face. Especially with the guards not being armed with bows.
Here are those materials you asked for, Fail.
Great! Here's your payment. If you're willing, I could use your help again. There's a rare material out there that I've heard can be distilled into a very strong lacquer for armor. Of course, I'm talking about slime. If you could bring me 4 slimy spikes and 4 slimy coats, I'll pay you handsomely. I'll even throw in a little extra since it's likely to be a bit, well, slimy.
I do not believe we can buy those yet, but I will look out for them. Now, we have a variety of places we could go. There's still more to be explored in Abadi's Forest. We could go to the Hidden Cove, which is where the couple was meant to meet. And there seem to be new things to explore at the Glade. But I don't think we can do anything there yet. So let's go look into Ivydale Glen. Where Corbin is supposed to be. And those bombs will not prove to be much of an obstacle. We can collect all the gold they drop. And explore what is in this area. Oh, more golems. Lovely. Let's just get out from between them. And counter them. Making sure not to be hit. As golems still do a very large amount of damage.
Hey, are you here to help me? Please tell me you're here to help me.
Let me guess, you're Corbin? You know your sister's been looking everywhere for you.
I had to hide in here with all those monsters around.
Well, they're all gone, so you should be safe now. Are you hurt? Do you need help getting back home?
I'm okay, I think. I know how to get home by myself. I come here lots, but there were never any monsters.
You'd better go while it's clear out there.
I still need to get Mr. Johnny's laundry. I dropped it down there, and I don't want to get in trouble.
No, Corbin, you go home. I'll take care of it.
Oh, wow, thanks. Here, take this. You'll need it if you go down there.
A white resonance gem. That should come in handy. Thank you. Now, go on. Hurry back to town.
Seriously? We're going after that jerk's laundry? We're going on a laundry quest?
That's what it seems like.
I wouldn't want Gianni blaming that poor kid for what's happened. Come on, we'll kill some monsters on the way. It'll be great.
Well, I don't know if it will be great, but we do have a task to do, and we've been given a white resonance gem, which should be very useful in the future. Let's just clear out these flying squids. And I did not mean to jump down there. But we can save the game. Let's just deal with you promptly. And we can collect Gianni's laundry.
Well, here's where Corbin dropped the basket. Might as well return it for him.
Do mine eyes deceive me? Or did he accidentally drop it near a poison ivy bush?
Fidget, what's going on in that twisted little brain of yours?
Nothing. I'm just saying. Wouldn't it be a shame if some poison ivy fell into his basket? You know, completely by accident. Or, not.
You are positively evil, Fidget. But
Yes, indeed, we will deliver horrible, itchy retribution upon Gianni. He deserves it.
Good. This'll show that meanie not to push poor little kids around.
you said it. But remember, if we get caught, I'm going to blame you.
Fine, whatever. With pleasure. That meanie. He's just lucky I don't foreclose on his face.
What?
You know, it's like he didn't pay the mortgage on his face. Then I bite it off. Foreclose. Okay, never mind.
Well, I think Fidget may have been reaching a little bit for that. But we got the point. And more squids to defeat. But there should be more down here, including a slime that I failed to react to in time. So let's just kill that off. And there is an alloy stone here that needs to be broken. We saw an exploding fruit not far away from here. Let's go grab that. And blow this wall up. Releasing the delicious chicken from within. And the white resonance gem will open this gateway. Allowing us to enter a literal minefield of bloms. Without much trouble, revealing a path back to the surface. It actually is possible with enough patience to cut through this path from above. But it takes an inordinate amount of time to do so. So we will not be doing that. Oh, I dodged with the perfect timing there. Very lucky for me. Let's just clear out the rest of these bloms and collect their gold. And there is a key down there that we cannot reach yet. A set of keys, in fact. That slime is malicious with its upward attack timing. I don't think there's anything left to collect down here, but I will check just to be sure. We can always collect a few more materials from these bombs. And a bit of experience as well. I don't think we need anything else in this area. But let's check the map just to be sure. No, it's actually a very small area. And there's treasure here, but we cannot reach it yet. We'll have to return later if we want to get that. So let's save. And we'll go return Gianni's precious laundry. While we're here, we can also talk to Colleen and see just how she's doing now, and let her know that her brother is safe.
All right, Gianni, let's talk. Would you mind telling me why you have a child running errands outside the village with monsters around?
Well, I certainly can't be running around outside myself. Those monsters, they are dangerous. So, where is that Corbin brat? He's lucky I'm the patient type, and I didn't report his laundry thievery to the guards.
Well, after rescuing him, we sent him back to the village.
Rescuing him, you say? Is he alright?
Yes, he'll be fine. A bit shaken up, but...
Fine, fine. And what of my laundry? Surely after all that time he spent out there, it must be cleaned by now.
Yeah, Gianni, here. Take your laundry. But you're never going to ask Corbin to leave the village again. Do you understand?
Well, when you put it so threateningly, I suppose I have little choice in the matter.
Good. For your sake, you should hope we don't have to talk again.
Believe me, I will avoid it if I can help it.
You know what? I kinda hate this guy, and I would just love to maul his face off.
Manners, Fidget. It's what separates us from the animals.
And that is another quest completed, and Gianni thoroughly put in his place. But let's talk to him again and see how he's feeling.
What do you want?
Oh, it seems you've had an allergic reaction to something. Very rapidly, in fact. Did you change into that wet laundry the moment you got it?
Is something wrong?
Oh, everything is on fire! This is agony! Agony!
Well, maybe having a poor defenseless boy wash your laundry way out in the woods isn't agreeing with you.
Go for it! Go! Just leave me alone! Let me agonize in peace! Go for it! Go! Just leave me alone! Let me agonize in peace!
Sweet itchy justice. We have no good news from Moscow yet. Also, it seems a cave has opened up beneath Aurora Village, but we will not be going in there yet. It seems that Reed is hanging out around here. Let's have a little chat with him and see what he's thinking.
We've been attacked! Has the box been opened?
That depends. Did your box have a lot of flying monsters inside it?
How would I know? I've never opened the box. Never. Ever. Except once. I think it's what made me this way. Maybe.
Okay, well, I doubt your box had anything to do with this, Reed. Still, I'll keep my eyes open.
Notice that Reed is the only green person here. It may not be relevant to anything, but who knows what effects that box may have on people who look inside it. And here's Corbin. Let's say hello.
Oh, hello again. Thank you so much for helping me before.
You're welcome, Corbin. And just be a little smarter next time, alright? It's too dangerous out there for a kid like you. And don't worry about Gianni. I'll sort him out.
Yeah, like the laundry.
Yes, Fidget. Like the laundry.
Okay, okay. Thanks again. You know, you're a pretty good fighter.
Why, thank you.
Well,
You're so strong, I'll bet you'd have no problem getting a 1,000 hit combo.
Of course he wouldn't. He could do it in his sleep. Sleep combo.
Fidget, calm down.
Whoa. Do you really think you could do it?
It would take some effort, but I'm sure I could.
A 1,000 hit combo? Sure, why not?
Oh, wow, awesome. Hey, when you hit for the 1,000th time, you should say, "This one's for Corbin."
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. But I'll try to get the combo just for you.
And we've received another test. A 1,000 hit combo. Normally this would seem almost impossible to pull off. But with the right conditions, it's actually fairly reasonable. It's definitely a challenge, but it's far from impossible. Let's talk to Colleen.
Thank you so much for bringing Corbin back. I'll make sure he doesn't run off again.
Well, don't be too rough on him, Colleen. He's been through a lot. Take care now.
Sounds like Corbin will have a very fussy sister to deal with. Let's see if Bram has anything new to say.
Thank you, Dust. We are indebted to you for your help. Best of luck on your quest.
No trouble at all. All in a day's work of being a hero. Now, let's go check out the Hidden Cove. And there is nothing we can do here as we require some method to traverse this strange pathway. So I suppose we will have to leave until later. Now, about that 1,000 hit combo. It may seem strange, but this type of combo is actually easier to do earlier in the game, in my experience. In Archer's Pass. At least I believe it was Archer's Pass. There's an area in this level that's absolutely full of these flying Drake enemies. It makes for a very good area to perform long combos in. Oh, and we've leveled up again. Excellent. But I have no need for the extra stats at the moment. I do not remember changing your attack direction in that manner. I may have been wrong about this area, as a matter of fact. But I will take a thorough look around just in case. This parry mechanic is so much fun. He said, entirely not meaning it. Here we are. In my experience, this is the place to get your 1,000 hit combo. So it can be quite difficult to pull off, even with this amount of enemies around. We'll do as much as we can here. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off this time, no. If memory serves, this type of combo requires traversing pretty much this entire area. That was a strange looking dodge.
So, you have slain the one known as Fuse.
Yes, unfortunately, he gave me very little choice in the matter.
I had no choice. He'd lost his mind, murdered many innocents.
I am not judging, friend. His death was sad, but necessary.
Forgive me for asking, but are you a Moonblood?
The Moonbloods. They are an ancient race, and their presence is not tolerated in these lands. One would be at a disadvantage among so many warm-blooded creatures.
I understand.
I believe you do not, my friend. But I will not press the matter if you do not.
Well, let's try to show respect to our shopkeeper friend here.
Your transaction is most appreciated.
We made no transaction. But I appreciate your store, as always. I'm not sure what they were thinking when they decided to build a huge array of statues in a field full of living explosives. Doesn't seem to be the most wise decision. Now that we're here... Let's take a ride on this hidden platform again. And collect these chests that we had to bypass last time. We collected a wetsuit and something else. A pendant of the creature. An odd amalgamation of twigs and bones. Which is an upgrade, so we will put it on. And the wetsuit is a straight upgrade from the chainmail. We'll put that on. We're gonna head back to the previous zone. It's still necessary for us to climb this statue in order to proceed. But the bloms are not much of an obstacle, provided we handle them correctly. And we can eat some feeble fruits. There's really no reason to hold on to them.
My favorite customer. What can I do for you?
Do we have anything new to discuss with you?
So, let's talk.
No, apparently
You need
not.
anything else?
We could craft new things, but there doesn't seem to be much of any reason to. We could craft this flax sheath. Why not?
Need anything else? Thanks, Dust. Don't be long coming back.
The game is going to pester me about upgrades until I use them. So I may as well. Let's upgrade our attack again. And then we can get out of here. We could go and visit the sanctuary, but there is not much of any reason to. But this time, the only new reason we have to explore is the mysterious cave that opened up in Aurora Village. Let's go take a look. It's also worth noting that Augustin has strangely disappeared from the area. Maybe worth buying a few more supplies before we head down. Pork with rice wrapped in a fresh leaf of lettuce. That sounds delicious. Let's buy some. This is very difficult to pronounce. I think it's Chaldubagi.
You honor us with your patronage. Please tell your friends. Your rich ones.
Thank you.
I do not believe we have any rich friends. We can eat these cinnamon rolls until they run out. Let's go see what's going on in this hole. Ah, here's Augustin.
Well now, would you look at this? Seems our village has got itself a new basement.
You don't seem too concerned.
Trust me, not much happens here. So when things start crawling out of the ground, you pull up a chair and enjoy the show.
Okay, Augustin, but promise me that you'll stay here. I don't need anyone getting hurt.
Bah! Let you have all the fun? Well, I guess you're the one with the sword after all.
Why are you still here, Augustin? You should head back to the village.
Nah, I figured I'd take on the first monster that comes through here. I've had a full breakfast and I'm ready for anything.
Augustin is very bold, but he may be a bit overconfident in this case. We've discovered a challenge arena. These can be very challenging, as their name implies. Let's give this one a try. Sort of a combination of a gauntlet and an obstacle course. We'll do our best to avoid taking damage, while simultaneously destroying all of these orbs we find. And we cannot leave until all the enemies have been defeated. But we can stop to eat some cinnamon rolls. And it's important to dodge these flamethrowers. These can cost you quite a bit of time, though. Usually this takes more than one attempt, just in order to understand where all of the orbs are. I believe there is one hidden along this path. I can't quite recall where. Ah, there's one. It seems I missed one somewhere. Ah, there it was. And this may be enough for a 4-star score right off the bat. No, not even close. But we can take another wetsuit, which is entirely useless, and give it one more attempt. It is entirely possible that I may do worse on my second attempt. I do not recall if it's possible to dodge through those flames or not. But, as we've already taken damage, this attempt is pretty much a failure. Enemies jumping through us purely to waste time. Not a perfect score. But I've done all these before, so I won't waste more time attempting to go for the absolute highest score. It's not really necessary. We have a cave to explore after all.
End of the line. Looks like a pretty nasty drop.
Yes, very nasty. We should go around, I think.
There's no time to find another route. Those monsters came up through here. There's gotta be a path down below. Well, here goes nothing.
We have no choice but to jump down. We may not be seeing Aurora Village again for quite a while. Wow, Dust, you have some very strong legs. Well, let's begin exploring this cavern.
Did you see something move up ahead? I saw something move.
Fidget, you need to calm down. I thought you said you weren't afraid of the dark.
I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of the things in the dark.
I don't see anything, Fidget.
How could you possibly see anything in here with that big hat over your eyes? I hate caves. Our kind isn't meant to be underground. We should be soaring high in the wide open sky.
I thought you were afraid of heights.
Oh, hush.
Seems that Fidget is impossible to please. We found more of these, which are not much of a threat. We've entered Chapter 2, Darkness. Suramon Caverns. Let's just promptly get rid of these.
It's getting really hard to see. I'm starting to regret coming down here.
I was regretting it minutes ago.
Oh, wow.
This is beautiful. Do you think the villagers know about this place?
Our search has not been in vain. Let's clear this area.
Dude, this is very beautiful. A chest full of pretzels. I can't imagine they'd be very warm, being stuck down here in a chest for who knows how long. They're probably quite soggy as well. I mean, no, they'll be delicious, I'm sure. And not even the slightest bit moldy. There was a key there. Let's go back and grab that. And kill some more of these mouth dinosaurs. Let's call them Dentodons. Why not? Seems I am not meant to make that jump. No. I suppose that key will have to remain outside of my reach for now. Unless... I do have an idea. Let's lure you over here. Are you willing to chase me? Yes, it seems you are. Excellent. Let's just lure you over here. That is not what I wanted.
What is this?
You've been poisoned!
When you're poisoned, your life slowly drains down to nothing. If you don't take care of it soon, death is inevitable.
I can probably just wait it out.
Stop pretending you're so tough! Here, take this mushroom. It'll stop the poison for now. You can thank me later.
Yes, let's address this poison issue. Luckily, Fidget is waiting to provide you with mushrooms should you end up in a situation where you get poisoned, but I already had one. It's worth noting that Fidget only does this once. There. You're able to use that monster as a launching point. Let's see what's over here. Nothing of much interest, it would seem. Let's head downward. Ah, an exploding fruit is available here. And is instantly taken upward by the wind when grabbed. Pardon me, I believe I was attacking. Getting hit was not the idea. Let's eat another mushroom. Poison can get very old very quickly. We found a blueprint for a new ring, which won't be useful for a while. But we can open this path. And there's a key down there we cannot reach due to the strong underground wind. We can grab another exploding fruit and bring it over here. Open this path. And we will save.
Dust, wait. This creature is too well defended for a straightforward assault.
We'll see about that. Okay, that was a bad idea.
It is practically invulnerable unless you stun it with a parry, like so.
He went down!
Dust, would you like a refresher on parrying? Very well. Be careful.
Here's where parrying sadly becomes necessary to progress. Oh, who are you? Apparently you are terrified of us.
I'm not sure, but it sure did run off in a hurry.
Not much enemy variety down here. Oh, hello. There's a very large ant. Let's just get out of its way for the moment and deal with these poison anemones. Blech. Oh, the animals are poisoning each other. How convenient for me. We can collect a chest here. With another blueprint inside for a Halmeoni pendant.
Wait! Let's follow him.
Well, he dropped us a snack. Could be worse. I will be having none of your poison shenanigans, thank you very much.
Hello again, my friend. I suspected you would return.
Let's provide him a few more materials. We still haven't managed to find any slimy coats. I think that's all we can sell to him at this point.
Your transaction is most appreciated. Watch your back, my friend.
Yet more exploding fruits. Which most likely need to be brought down with us. And we will likely need 2 of them, as there are 2 available. Let's just collect these and bring them down below. Using them to kill enemies was not the plan. Not a very cooperative fruit. We found a new ring. Let's replace our dull ring with that. We found some hot cocoa, which we will gladly drink. And a blueprint for the ring we just collected. Seems there's something up there that I cannot reach. We do have another skill gem, which we may as well use. Seems there's nowhere else to go on this path. Let's make our way back up. save point. Did I just collect a finger from that giant? I think I did. And we found a blueprint for an item that is already obsolete.
There he goes.
Forget him! Take a look around! There's something horribly wrong with these mushrooms.
These aren't mushrooms, Fidget. They are called bubble sprouts, and it would be wise for us to tread lightly around them. They react rather explosively to movement.
Wonderful.
Sounds fun. Though treading lightly really has no effect. You can collect a bit of health from the ones that glow blue. But most of these mushrooms are just here to cause you harm.
I am here to serve.
This is a horrible location for a shop. Why would you set up shop here of all places? Oh well.
Your transaction.
Thank you.
No getting through here.
There he is! Look, he's in trouble! Ah! Leave me alone!
Picking on little ones, huh? You will most definitely regret meeting me.
Keep wary of the bubble sprouts, Dust. Or this battle will be over before it begins.
Excuse me, I was holding the button down there. I'm not pleased by this. Let's eat some food. I'm gonna destroy you. Let's upgrade our health and eat some more food.
And there he goes again. You're welcome, kid.
Come now, Dust. He's obviously terrified. Let's go find him. And maybe get out of this raining death. I didn't think those monsters were smart enough to build a fence.
I'm certain they didn't. Let's hop on over.
There he is!
Your father's done gonna have himself a heart attack after he hears about this.
I'm sorry, Mama.
Goodness, what would I do if you gotten yourself hurt?
Ah! Mama, look! Those things must have followed me!
How'd they jump my fence? Crafty vermin, those surface dwellers.
She does see that I can fly, right?
I'll be sure to tell her, Fidget. I'm sure that'll clear things right up.
Back! Back, you beast! I got this here spoon and I ain't afraid to use it!
We aren't here for trouble, ma'am. In fact, we just saved your son.
Huh? What are they talking about, Bopo?
Well, they have been following me for a while.
What? How far out did you go? I may just save the spoon for you.
I'm sorry. We just came down from the surface to...
Do I look like some country bumpkin to you? Of course you're from the surface. I think I'd remember seeing a talking, flying weasel cat thing down here.
I think we got off on the wrong foot here. My name is Dust, and this is Fidget. Some creatures attacked a village above these caves, and we're trying to figure out why.
Attacked a surface village, you say? Well, if that don't beat all. We underground folk tend to keep to ourselves. Got enough problems of our own already.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Actually, what I'm saying is, we got enough problems of our own without you surface folk bringing all that nonsense down here. So, if you don't mind...
Come on, Dust. We're obviously not wanted here.
Wait! That's enough, Bopo! You ought to get back to your chores before I take out the spoon again!
Mama, I've seen them fight. They even got themselves a talking sword. I bet they could help.
Young man, I don't care if their sword spouts rainbows and bowls of delicious baked beans. I don't want their help.
Stop saying that! Pa's gonna die if we don't do something!
Die? What's going on?
Well, our healing wells have gone and run dry. And my pa's done gotten real sick. That's why I went out, to find some more of that water.
I hate saying it, but it's true. See these mud pots lying around? Normally they're bubbling to the brim with mineral water, but just a few weeks ago, they dried up to nothing. But that still don't excuse you from putting yourself in danger like that! I may not be able to help your father, but I sure as heck ain't gonna lose you too!
Mama.
I wonder if those monster attacks on the surface could be related to your wells drying up.
I wouldn't be at all surprised. It's been a couple weeks since the water dried up, but every creature here is feeling the effects. I'll bet those creatures broke through to the surface looking for more water.
Mama, maybe these two can go talk to the lady.
The lady?
Oh, she's a sweet old soul. Lives deep in the caves, makes the waters flow. She doesn't show herself around here too often, and we can't actually go see her on account of all the nasties living between here and there.
In that case, I'll go speak with this lady and see why she stops the flow of water.
You do that?
This can't all just be a coincidence. The attacks on the surface, your wells drying up. I'm certain this lady must know something about what's going on.
Well then, I had you folks pegged all wrong. If you aim to help my husband, I promise not to clock you with my wooden spoon of justice.
Thanks?
So, you're heading down to talk to the lady now?
We'll do our best, Bopo. Just don't go running off again.
You got my word.
I had you pegged all wrong, stranger. Please, talk to the lady. See if you can get our waters flowing again.
You'll save my pa, won't you? Please, Dust. You gotta help him.
He's sleeping peacefully. Let's leave him alone.
Oh, that was quite a lot of dialogue. But we've gotten our next assignment.
Ooh, it's a pretty kitty cat. What, me? It's a flying cat!
She's not a cat, little girl. She's a... I don't even know what she is.
I'm not a cat, you dope. I'm a nimbat.
Is that what you're called? A nimbat?
Yes, hello. My name's Fidget. Maybe we've met? Can I hold it? I want it. Just do something! It's trying to grab me with its little child hands.
Don't worry, Fidget. Sorry, what's your name?
Smoba.
Well, Smobop, I'm sorry, but as much as she might look like one, Fidget is not a toy.
Hey! Ooh, I want her. She talks. I'll trade you. Look, I've got this box thing. Hey, Dust, look. That must be Reed's box.
Tell you what, next time I go to the surface, I'll see if I can find a suitable replacement. Then we'll trade.
Phew. Good idea, Dust. You know, that shop in Aurora had some things. Maybe the shopkeeper could figure something out for us?
Yeah, maybe you can make us some kind of fidget doll for her. After all, she's far too young to take care of a pet like you.
Yeah, way too much responsibility for... Hey!
Well, if we ever find our way back up to the shop, we'll have to look into that. Let's see who else there is to talk to around here.
Well, howdy there, big fella. Am I hearing the local gossip right? You and your flying mongoose are gonna save our village?
What the heck is a mongoose?
Quiet, Fidget. And yes, you've heard correctly. Is this the way to the ladies' chamber?
Well, yeah, but I don't think you're gonna fit through this here hole in the wall. We had to close up the passage recently to keep those crazed nematodes from coming out and attacking the village.
What the heck is a nematode?
Anyway, seems to me the only way you're getting through is by sliding. I'd kick you through myself, but you know, I got these fat little legs and they hardly keep me vertical.
I appreciate the thought, but I'll find another way around.
Here, boy, take this red resonance gem. It'll open up the basement, and maybe you'll find a better way down there. Just make sure to avoid impaling yourself on them spiky rocks and thorns.
Wait, your underground cave has a basement? How does that make any sense?
Hey, big fella, what do you say to me serving your flying rat a big old jug of shut-up juice? While you're down there, why don't you make yourself useful and collect me my hitting stick?
Your what?
You see, I use this here stick to do my hitting, but I lost her in the basement, and I'm honestly just too gale darn lazy-like to go looking for it on my own. They don't have me standing around here for my good looks after all. Someone's got to defend this here hole.
All right, Blop. If I should come across your hitting stick, I'll be sure to pick it up.
That's another quest. Hey, Ro. How are you doing? There's a sheep over there, a very shiny sheep. But we cannot get over there yet. There's another sheep. Let's get it.
Wait, did you just...
Hmm?
Did you just put that thing in your inventory?
Yes, what's the problem?
Yeah? What?
Okay then.
Dust has no problem fitting an entire sheep in his pocket. And we found a way out. For all that distance we went underground, it was oddly close to the surface. And now we can... Oh, right, we need to use a teleport stone to get back to the world map. Or we could just leave from the left of the screen. Let's go collect a few things we missed before. We should be able to get the treasure on Gian's farm now. While dealing with a slime. Oops, that was not the right button. If you say so, Rome. Let's see if we can go talk to the shopkeeper about making a fidget doll.
Welcome back.
Do you sell children's toys? Or more specifically, Nimbat dolls?
A Nimbat doll? You mean like your flying friend there? I don't believe we have anything like that in stock. But I aim to please. I'm certain I could craft one for you, assuming I had the proper materials. Let me see. With some cotton, fabric, and dye, I'm certain I could make a wonderful Nimbat doll for you.
I gotta say, Dust, I'm feeling a little uneasy about this whole thing.
What's to feel uneasy about, Fidget? You're adorable. I think I might have him make another fidget doll that I'll just hang on to. Forever.
I don't know you anymore.
Ah, excellent. You've brought all the materials. Would you like me to make the doll now?
Sure, go ahead.
Wonderful. Now, if your companion will just lie down on this fabric.
Hey, you're not tracing me.
Oh, well, I do need some sort of measurement. We don't see many Nimbats around here.
Here, give me a pen. I'll draw it myself.
Somehow I don't think this will turn out any better.
Okay, there. Done. See how well I've captured every nuanced curve?
I see a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4 curves. Or, well, no, there's more like 7 or 8. I also can't help but notice the cookie. We still haven't gotten around to feeding Fidget, even though she's stopped complaining about it.
See? You can use this to measure your doll. It's perfect.
No, it really isn't. Actually, that's the worst drawing I've ever seen.
Just shut up and make this stupid doll.
Okay. Just give me a moment. Some cotton here, a few stitches there.
Maybe a little more cotton up there in the head area? I don't think you're accurately capturing the pure size of Fidget's head.
My head is just fine. You're the ones wearing those stupid hats. Maybe you two could form a stupid hat club.
And voila! Another happy customer. And I even had enough material to make an extra one.
No, I wasn't expecting to actually get one. I guess I'll just have to carry it around. Forever. I actually feel bad giving one of these ugly things to Smobop, but here we go.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
Don't worry, Fidget. I'm sure she'll enjoy it.
I have the best selection you'll ever find in this store at this moment in time. Please, look around.
I'm sure you do. Let's buy a few more mushrooms, as it's clear we're going to need them at this point. What else? A bunch of new augments. But nothing I really need. Make sure to update our materials and sell the Trolk shell. I think that... there's also a slime spike here.
I have the best...
And we needed 5 slime spikes and 5 slime coats, but he only has 1 spike in stock. Let's buy the 5 coats we need. I'm sure he'll get the rest in stock soon enough.
Patronage. Please tell your friends. Your rich ones.
We don't have any rich friends, unfortunately. Alright, so what's next?
Please.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Well,
Much
I have part of them.
appreciated. I'll be waiting right here.
But he doesn't want them unless I have them all. Let's go back down to Ceramon Caverns. You chose a very bad place to be standing. I can hear that there is a treasure nearby, but there's no fruit to open it with. Probably have to bring one from over on the left side of the map. Oh, hello.
Hello, dear. I'm going to hazard a guess that you're the outsider in town?
No, I've always lived here. Is that mushroom growing out of your head affecting your memory?
I stand out that much, huh?
Well, it's been years since I've seen someone like you, and it's been maybe 30 years since I've seen a Nimbat like your friend here. What a treat!
We don't like flying into caves. You know, the dark, the cramped spaces, the endless gloom. That's endless forever.
I'm sorry. Look at me going on. My name is Flo Hop, and my husband Gappy is up there in the pen minding the sheep. He's been so overworked that I was hoping to make him his favorite stew. But to be honest, I'm having trouble growing red moss with the wells running dry. I think I might have gone and made my last stew.
I could always help you find some of that red moss if you like.
Oh, I couldn't bother you for something as silly as that. I know where they used to grow, but with all these monsters about, I dare not leave Mudpot.
It's no trouble, really. If I come across any, I'll bring them to you.
Well, aren't you a sweet one? Red moss clumps grow at the base of the large red mushrooms, and they tend to prefer perfect darkness. Just don't hurt yourself on my account. In fact, take this ring. It'll provide a little bit of light in the darkest of places.
Well, good evening, youngin'.
How does anyone know what time of day it is down here?
That is a very good question.
I hear the two of you are helping out Poke Pop. He's in a bad way. Excuse me, my friends. Hope you don't mind, but I gotta get back to searching.
Did you lose something?
Actually, I did. I must have left the gate open, 'cause my flock of sheep seems to have gone astray. I'm afraid some of them may have gone past the edge of town.
I'll keep my eyes open for them.
I actually have one of them in my pocket right now.
Well, thank you, son. There's 6 of them out there somewhere. Believe you me, they're in for a good talking to when I get my hands on them.
I don't think that's going to do much good. But we did get a level out of it. Gained a lot of experience from that short conversation. And now there's nothing left to do but continue to explore the caverns. We did get a new ring, however, which we can equip. Why not? Looks like there's a path here, but in reality there isn't. And with our red resonance gem, we can get through here without much trouble. Oh boy, spikes, my favorite thing.
Ah, hello again, my friend. I suspected you would return.
Bit beyond suspecting I would return, it seems like you know exactly where I'm going at all times, because you seem to be able to get ahead of me and put up a tent right in my path. Even though you pick very inconvenient places to put shops. Like no one but me would ever come down here. I think we've already sold him all the materials we can. Yes.
Your transaction is most appreciated. Watch your back, my friend.
Now we'll just briefly run against the underground wind to get through here. That doesn't look like anything I can get through. I might as well spend this next gem, increasing my defense. Something tells me I'm going to need it in this area. Ah, spikes. To be honest, after playing through Hollow Knight, I would be happy if I never saw spikes again. But something tells me I'm not going to be that lucky. Ah, here's an exploding fruit. And more spikes. And another sheep. which I will stuff in my pocket along with the other one. Somehow I still have room for about 4 more, I would say. Alongside all the food I'm carrying. The stones. The keys. And everything else. Let's just use some food here. Ah, healing juice, delicious. And another save point, which there's no reason not to use. There seems to be a climbing hook there and a golden idol. Two things that seem very out of place. But there is no way through here. Let's go this way. And descend even further into the spiky pits of doom. Why is it so windy underground? We will never know. We can collect a new ability, however. By studying these ancient secrets, we've learned how to slide. A mysterious ability lost to the ages. Truly, we are a pioneer of forgotten knowledge. In a dreary world in which people had forgotten how to slide, dust is the one to change things. Oops, that was not the right button. And we found a note. Let's see. What kind of spelunker in their right mind would travel all the way down here? Nothing but a bunch of grumpy cave dwellers, nasty monsters, and exploding pod things. Also, I just discovered I love saying spelunker. Well, good for you. Enthralled by what, Rome? By the glow of these mushrooms? By the sheer number of spikes? There are quite a lot of spikes. And we found a spot with a cage that has 4 locks but only needs 3 keys. It's absolutely magical. And we do not have 3 keys, even though I'm fairly certain I actually do. No, apparently not. Wait, I do have 3 keys. Excuse me. I have 3 keys. Well, this seems fair. No, even though I have 3 keys, the game does not want to let me use them. Yes, mushrooms are pretty good. I could go for a mushroom omelet. Maybe I'll make one tomorrow. Well, that was pointless. Let's see if there are any more keys around here, since clearly I need more than what is being advertised. I've already been here. There's no reason to continue going this way. Let's check this path to the right this time. Nope, it's just a shortcut back to the beginning. I suppose we'll have to come back when we have even more keys. Just enough keys isn't enough. I have to have more than enough, apparently. Jumping directly into those spikes after transitioning scenes would be a very low blow. And we've found a hidden stick, which is surprisingly not different from any other stick. I suppose only Mushroom Grandpa knows of what makes it so special. We can save again, which I will do. And back to Mud Pot. Now that I've unlocked the mysterious forgotten ability of sliding, I can explore this path over here. Oh, and I should probably return Grandpa's hitting stick. Here, Blop, have your stick back.
Oh, my stick! You found her? Now I can get back at that good-for-nothing trolk that done busted up my leg!
Them trolk scum are gonna pay for busting up my leg.
Whoa, hang on, Blop. You'd better not pick any fights in your, condition.
Boy, this is a matter of honor and revenge and hitting things with sticks!
Tell you what, I'll beat up some trolks for you.
Bring me their devilish little fingers. 4 of them. No, 40. No, 400. My broken leg demands justice.
How about I gather 4 trolk fingers, just for you? Sound good?
Ah, now that's my boy.
Alright then, let's go gather some trolk fingers. Ya. Hiya. Rah. We're done.
Get them trolks, boy! This makes a good heaping plate of Blop-inspired justice with a side of beans! Cause beans are delicious when you pair them with justice! Ha! Yeah.
I thought I already had 4 trolk fingers. Apparently I do not. Another red resonance gate, blocking the way for no real reason. Oh, hello. Once again, the parry mechanic proves to be very inaccurate. There we go. And this one drops no fingers. I destroyed it to a point that there were no fingers left intact to collect. Oh well, at least we got a pork roll out of it. Just a little bit, yeah. Maybe that's what the troll fingers are for. Let's go back and kill another one. Have some fire. Again, game fails to recognize when I'm holding the attack button and when I'm not. The parry mechanic in this game is a lot of fun. Similar to fun, just without the N. Airspace. There's a harsh weather advisory in effect. Giant pillars of fire are on the forecast. It's not safe to be flying around here. Unless you're dust, and it's fine. Your shop locations continue to get more and more outlandish. In more ways than one.
Ah, hello again, my friend. I suspected you would return.
What do you have? Deadly Delight, which kind of just looks like a rock. It looks much better than it tastes, and it looks pretty terrible. Oh, I see, it cures silence. Probably by encouraging a stream of profanity from whoever eats it. Let's buy a key or two. And sell any new materials we may need. You can sell the squirt bug eye. I think that's everything.
Your transaction is most appreciated.
Thank you.
Was there an exploding fruit around here? Yes, right here. There we go. We'll get some more wall chicken. And find another save point, which we may as well use. And that'll be it for you. They were hiding just off screen, waiting for me to drop my guard. Fire does not do much damage at all. It's another large combo to my name. Ah yes, I remember this area. Where rocks endlessly spawn from the ceiling for no apparent reason. Somehow without ever depleting or disturbing the landscape around them. Another sheep, which we may as well stuff in our pants with the rest of them. And another very poorly placed shop.
Ah, hello again, my friend. I suspected you would return.
I think we have nothing left to sell to you at the moment. No. Or we can buy a few pretzels, and it may be about time I checked my gear. I'm sure I have a few more new things I could equip. Slime mail isn't going to be helpful. And I already have that ring on. Ugly pendant. This will actually make you weaker. Why would anyone want to intentionally do that? I can think of a reason. Yes, there's nothing new for me to equip right now. Rocks fall, but nobody dies. Let's grab this key. And kill those off. And another save point. How did you manage to turn around like that? Mid-attack, no less. Also, I pressed dodge there. Let's equip some different food. We don't want to go wasting all of our antidotes. Let's eat these cupcakes. All of them. Right away. I'm sure this will have no negative impact on our health at all. Seems going upward is our only choice right now. Through these paths of oddly synchronized falling rocks. These are not much of a threat. Let's just get rid of them. There's a chest over there, which I may as well go grab. After dealing with you, of course. Not for 60s. That will have to wait. Oh, and it's going to make me backtrack the entire way. In that case, I may as well open it. Even if it is most likely just a waste of keys. Well, it gave me a blueprint. Could be worse, I suppose. Let's get back up to where we were. And save again. No reason not to. Dodging into rocks. Not the best idea. I have to wonder why these rocks are falling in such a predictable pattern. Maybe there is a group of giants on the floor above practicing a song and dance number. Either way, we can get out of here. Spikes are not what I wanted. I wanted to go up, not down. Landing on the platform would be good, Dust, not near it. There we go. Oh, a key. Well, it could be worse. I'm sure I won't be needing those explosive fruits mere moments after losing them. Oh, red fungus. Which I am not able to collect for some reason. And more spikes. That is not what I wanted. No. No, no, no. Ah, there we are. There we go. Am I not able to collect this red fungus even though it's clearly here? Apparently not. Let's eat a bit more food. This is a very pretty area. Alright, Rome. See you later. I'm sure I won't need those fruits. Going down was not what I had planned. Let's try and continue moving upward. It seemed like a much better idea than returning to areas I've already explored. No, Dust. I wanted to go up, not down. Try and keep this in mind. It's going to be fairly important if you want to make any progress. Is this the mushroom I can collect? No, apparently not. Ah, here we are. Red moss. Well, that's one quest dealt with. Let's just bypass these enemies. It's nice of the enemies to just wait patiently for me to unlock this chest.
I am here to serve. Your trend.
Look, Dust.
Who are you?
I am Dust, and this is Fidget. We came from Mudpot seeking the one they call the Lady. Their springs have dried up, and I'm here to find out why.
You would dare enter my domain and question me? Yes, the waters have stopped flowing. I was the one to stop them.
Be careful, Dust. I do not believe she's used to being spoken to so casually.
I meant no disrespect.
I am Lady Tethys, and you will refer to me as such, with the courtesy reserved for all powerful beings of the realm.
Okay, Dust, maybe you should dial it back a bit. She's getting pretty ticked off.
Lady Tethys, the Mudpots need your help. One of them is already close to death, but your healing waters could save his life.
You, a surface dweller, would dare to question my actions? Who do you think you are, ordering me to release the waters of life?
I would question the motives of any creature, deity or not, that would let their subjects perish without reason.
I have felt the endless conflict as my waters ebb and flow through your land, surface dweller. I see this water satisfying the thirst of a creature much like yourself. A killer with a broken soul.
A creature like me? You mean...
He leads a great army across these lands, spilling innocent blood, and using my waters to give life to his campaign of hatred. I stopped the water, so I could stop the violence.
But you are punishing innocents and guilty alike. Your own followers in Mudpot will die without that water.
If their deaths are required to save this world, that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. You speak in petty terms. A person, a family, a village. Their deaths, same as yours, are insignificant to the greater good.
I sense a terrible danger, Dust. Prepare yourself.
I have seen where your path ends, Lady Tethys, and I will not let you succumb to the same fate. Too many innocents have died already thanks to Gaius' campaign.
So be it, surface dweller. If you would raise your sword against me, then prepare to have your accursed soul ripped from your body and purged in these holy waters!
Well, it seems Lady Tethys has no intention of listening to reason, so we will have to communicate with a blade. Her claw attack can be very difficult to avoid. Making any contact with it at all will deal damage to Dust, whether or not she's actually swinging it at the time. Although until this very moment I did not realize it was possible to grab and throw her to the ground. That is something new for me.
What have you done?
Knock some sense into you, I hope.
I can feel the darkness slipping from her soul, Dust. We have done it. She is now safe.
Are you all right, Lady Tethys? What is this darkness Aura speaks of?
I saw what your general was doing. I could feel the souls of all the innocents he killed screaming for help. And I succumbed to that darkness. That desire for justice, no matter the cost.
Justice must be tempered with mercy, Lady Tethys. Otherwise, it is nothing more than revenge.
I must apologize, Dust. I see now that you wield one of the blades of Elysium. Had I noticed before, I would have treated you with more respect.
Blades of Elysium?
I will explain later. We have other, more pressing matters at hand.
I know you feel like you were doing the right thing by holding back the waters, but Mudpot needs them now more than ever.
Oh, the waters, yes! I only hope it's not too late.
Indeed, though your motives were noble, I fear it did little to stop General Gaius in his campaign on the surface.
Already I can feel his army's footsteps. They've traveled north, into the mountains.
Then we gotta hurry. Ginger was on her way there too.
Before you go, perhaps I can repay you for freeing me of my madness. At the base of the northern mountains, there is a grand estate. The baron of these lands is a man named Cain. He knew your general, and if you help him, he will be willing to assist you in your quest to end Gaius' campaign.
And how do you know all that?
Because I am attuned to the life thread, my dear. I can sense all life through the waters I send to the surface. Now, more than ever, I can feel the despair that all surface dwellers feel because of your general's hatred.
He is not my general.
Perhaps not now, but I can see you were once very close to this General Gaius.
You can see into my past?
Your soul is fragmented, like a shattered mirror. I can only see reflections in the broken pieces, and what I see makes little sense, even to me. There are powerful forces at work within you, Dust. How a living creature could carry such a shattered soul is beyond my understanding. However, that doesn't matter now.
She's right, Dust. If we're going to speak to this Baron guy, we need to get moving.
Apologies, Lady Tethys, but we must make haste. There is a villager in Mudpot who is very close to death.
I can feel it now. This life force is very weak. How could I let this happen? What have I done?
We've no time to waste. Is there a shortcut back to Mudpot?
Yes, of course. Right through here. Though I fear you may already be too late.
We'll get there in time. Just you wait and see.
I hope so, Fidget. Goodbye, Lady Tethys.
Goodbye, Dust, and good luck. You have my thanks, Dust. Please, hurry back to Mudpot.
Indeed we will hurry. And collect a new ability. And we've collected electric projectiles. Should be very useful in the future. And we can collect yet another sheep. Going to need an exploding fruit to open this path.
Hey look! Sunlight! Fancy that.
A final parting gift from Lady Tethys, it would seem.
That'll help when we need to return to the surface. But right now, we should find Bopo. Lady Tethys seems convinced we would arrive too late.
We'll get there in time. We have to. We did everything we were supposed to.
You have much to learn about the world, Fidget. Sometimes even your best is not enough to avert fate. Come, let us make haste to the village.
Hello again, Flowhop.
Hello, young man. I hope you're well.
We found some clumps of red moss for you.
Oh my, yes. These are lovely. They'll last me for quite a while. Here, why don't you stay for a while and have some soup? Guaranteed to be the best soup you've ever had.
I appreciate the offer, but we're kind of in a rush.
So we'll take it to go.
That's a great idea. All right, here you go. Enjoy now.
Wow, you made that soup very quickly.
Thank you, Flowhop. Take care. Okay, Smobop. Here's a fidget doll for you. Better than the real thing.
Ooh, she's pretty. Here, you can have this.
Thanks, Smobop.
Bob gave it to me a little while ago. He found it near the surface, I think.
Well, thank you. Enjoy your fidget.
I love my doll. I love her so much. Love, love, love.
Dust, look! The water's running! You did it!
We came back as soon as we could. Where's your mother?
She's inside with Pa. Once the water started flowing again, she brought it right in for him. Oh, look, here she comes now. Mama, look, they're here. I told you they'd get the water running again.
darling. Please come inside.
Mama? What is it, Mama?
He held on as long as he could, but it just wasn't enough.
Huh? Oh, no! You can't go! Dust got the water running, he did!
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I truly am. He was such a fighter. It was just his time. And when it comes, there ain't nothing you can do.
But we got the water running.
We failed, Fidget. We weren't fast enough. Damn it! We weren't fast enough!
Dust, you stop that moaning right this instant! You did what you could. You did more than anyone. And for that, you deserve all our thanks. You could have gotten the water running days ago, but I think the hurt was just too hard on him.
Huh? Didn't you hear? I got the water running! Ah! Ah!
Master, let's give them a moment alone.
I don't understand. We got the water running. We did everything we were supposed to.
Fidget, it's like what Bopo's mother said. When the life thread calls for you, you must go. He was fated to pass, and there is nothing we could have done to stop it.
That doesn't excuse this, Aura. Did you know? Did you know we'd be too late?
If I told you before, would you still have tried to save him?
The village needed its water supply. I would have gone to the lady either way.
And it doesn't matter what I knew. And it is why there is hope for you yet, Dust.
What does that mean? Why is it that every time I make a decision, you treat it like some kind of test? What haven't you told me, Aura?
This is not the time nor the place.
And just what is the perfect time and place? How many more have to die before you tell me who I am? Who am I, Aura? What am I even doing here?
Stop yelling! Just please, please stop. I can't take this right now. We did the best we could, Dust. We did the best we could.
I'm sorry, Fidget. I didn't mean to...
And stop worrying about who you are! You're Dust! You hear me? I don't care who you were. I don't even care if you used to work for that general guy. Because you're Dust now.
Wise words, Fidget. Dust, your past is fractured, and your future is not yet written. But you have traveled through this world as a beacon of good, and that is all that matters.
You're both right. I'm worrying so much about who I was that I've been blind to the good I've done as Dust. Anyway, it's late. We should find a place to sleep.
A wise choice. A night's rest will clear your head.
And with these final words, we commit Popop's essence to the life thread, where he joins all who have come and gone, who were and who have been. We'll be seeing you, old friend.
Goodbye, my love.
Goodbye, Pa. I'll miss you.
Bopo.
Thank you, Dust. Without you, we wouldn't have any water. You saved Mudpot.
I only wish I could have done more.
Nah, you did plenty. You showed me what it means to be strong, even when the world's against you. Pa's gone now, so I gotta be strong for Mama. Strong like you.
You're a good kid, Bopo. I think your father would be proud.
I think so too. I also think he's happy I found a friend like you. Thank you, Dust.
I'm sorry, Bopo, but I have to go now. I have to get back to the surface to make sure this doesn't happen ever again.
You'll come back though, right? You gotta make sure you come back.
I can't.
Oh.
I promise. Are you okay, Bopo? Is there anything I can do?
It just doesn't seem real. Pa's gone and I wish...
What is it?
Well, I wish I could give him a proper send-off, you know? My whole life he'd been telling me about visiting those snowy mountains on the surface. And now he'll never get to see it. Not unless I help him. Dust, do you think somehow you can try and get me some snow? I think Pa would really appreciate it.
Of course, Bopo. I understand. When I'm in the mountains, I'll remember to bring you back some snow. Promise.
Thank you, Dust. Oh, thanks so much. Honestly, Dust? Snow? How do you intend on keeping it cold?
This is important to him, Fidget. We'll find a way.
Well, unfortunately, even though we put forth our best effort, it wasn't enough to save Bopo's father.
Are you ready to leave, Dust?
I think so, yes. We need to get back to the surface and find that manor Lady Tethys mentioned.
Yes, I know of the place she spoke of. An old estate at the foot of the mountains called the Sorrowing Meadow.
The Sorrowing Meadow? Is that somewhere between Blood Death Gulch and Endless Pain Hill?
I think it may be near Hellhole Crypt.
It was not always called that, Fidget. It was once a peaceful place. But even now, as we stand so far away from it, I can feel something nefarious emanating from its foundations.
Well, that's great. Really, I'm excited. How about you, Dust? You excited?
I'm just thrilled, Fidget. Come on, let's get back to the surface.
Well, we could go back to the surface, but there is a bit more to wrap up here before we do so.
Get them!
We need to get some more Trolk fingers, which should be easy enough to do just by visiting this little area here. If I kill enough of these, they're sure to drop one eventually. Although it may take a few attempts. I would not be surprised if these were designed not to drop any fingers, just to make this quest more difficult. Or rather, to prevent it from being too easy. But I'll spend a while testing it and see. Ah, there we are. I believe that should be the fourth finger I needed. No, I need one more. I can get another blueprint. Why not? Although I think I may have already had that one. Just one more finger would be greatly appreciated. There we are. Let's go turn this in. Oops, that is not what I meant to do.
Here you go, Blop. 4 Trolk fingers. Don't spend them all in one place.
Woo, Daisy! Bet I could play the piano with these puppies. That's assuming I know what a piano is. You done right by me, son. Here's a little token of my appreciation.
It doesn't sound like you do know what a piano is.
Tell you what, since you're in the hunting mood, maybe you could help me with my teeth.
I don't see how those two things relate. Also, I don't want to see how those two things relate.
What's wrong with your teeth, Blop?
Aside from the fact that I only got one left, I've been wanting to construct me some dentures. And if you can bring me 10 rockhound teeth, I'll be sitting pretty. Smiling pretty. While I'm sitting.
I've been keeping track of all the things people have asked you to do, Dust. This is probably the creepiest one so far.
Worse than stuffing sheep in my pants.
You said it, Fidget. All right, Blop, I'll get you some teeth.
Do I already have enough teeth? Somehow I doubt it.
I would love me some teeth.
Well, it shouldn't be hard to get a few. Maybe I spoke too soon. I may decide to take the easy solution and just buy them at the shop.
I've noticed the waters in the valley have resumed flowing. It would be ignorant of me to believe you didn't have a part in that.
What makes you say that?
The waters did not resume flowing of their own accord. Of that, I am certain.
Yes, well, we did what needed to be done.
As must we all, my friend. What did you find down there? If you don't mind my asking.
A powerful creature who was misled by her own rage. Fortunately, we were able to knock some sense into her.
And for that, this world is grateful. Take care, my friend.
You can buy 5 hound's teeth.
Your transaction is most appreciated.
Making this quest much simpler. And we can save. And kill a few more hounds before we leave.
Here's 10 rockhound teeth, Blop. I'm sure your new teeth will be the talk of the town.
I think I'm all set. Thank you, son. Ain't no one gonna tell Blob he can't eat corn no more. Good hunting out there, boy.
I think that may be the end of the quests in this area. Oh, wait, we still need to find the rest of the sheep. There was one sheep I failed to collect. But I will finish it at another time. Well, we haven't found all the sheep, so let's head back to the surface for now.
General Gaius, you asked for me?
Your report, Commander. What news do you bring?
Our scouts believe he is alive, General, but his actions are curious.
Curious? How so?
He ventured into the Siramon caverns and saved a village of natives. As I understand it, his actions got the water flowing again. If what you tell me is true, Cassius would never...
No. Cassius would never. Keep me informed of the situation, Commander. That is all. When did you grow a heart, my friend? Most unlike you.
Seems that more of our backstory has been revealed. Let's return to Aurora Village briefly. We need to return Reed's box. And maybe now the shops will have enough slime coats available, or slime spikes rather, to complete Fail's quest.
I have the best selection you'll...
Yes, they do. We will buy them.
You...
Now let's go turn in this quest to Fail.
Here are those materials you asked for, Fail.
Great! Here's your payment. If you're willing, I could use your help again. Those hides you provided worked out great, but I'd like to reinforce their armor with materials from those hulking giants out there. If you could bring 2 giant rocks and 2 giant cores, we'd be all set. I'll pay you way more than you get by selling it to the shopkeeper.
Here are those materials you asked for, Fail.
And we have the materials to complete this quest immediately.
Great! Here's your payment. If you're willing, I could use your help again. Those reinforcements really help strengthen the guard's armor, but now it's a bit too rigid. I'd like to add some flexibility using a few materials you can only find on flying pink Avies. Let me see. 6 Avie wings and 6 Avie claws to do the trick. I'll pay you for the work, of course.
A quick trip back to the shop should be more than enough to provide those materials.
Welcome back.
We'll buy the materials we need and head back.
Here are those materials you asked for, Fail.
They were very difficult to get.
Great! Here's your payment. If you're willing, I could use your help again.
Just how many materials do you need?
I've got one last job for you, Dust. There's a strange flying creature called a Florn that lives around these parts. Can shoot balls of electricity from its tentacles. A real nasty customer. If you could gather 3 Florn tentacles and 3 Florn sparks, I can use them to reinforce our guards' armor and give their weapons a bit of an extra kick. I'll pay a premium for them that you won't get from the shops around here.
Here are those materials you asked for, Fail.
Great! Here's your payment. I think that's it. I have everything I need thanks to you.
Happy to help.
Thank you, Dust. I think we're set on materials. Best of luck out there.
I wonder if the guards have anything to say about that. Oh, and we should return... Reed's box while we're here, and Reed is not down here. But we can save. Hello, Reed.
You found it! Quickly, give it to me!
Relax, Reed. It's just a box.
Just a box? No, no, it's not just a box. Didn't you hear it whispering to you? The whispers. The lies.
I'll say. They told me the box was filled with cupcakes. I opened it up and nothing was inside.
Oh! Oh no, 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 you opened the box! Why did you open the box? I told you not to open the box! Quick, take it back! I can't hold this!
Hey, what are you doing? I thought you wanted your box back. I went through a lot of trouble getting that.
Yeah, we had to find this girl in Mudpaw and then make her a doll that looked like me, then trade the doll for the box. Honestly, it was a bit roundabout.
Do you know what you've done? You've unleashed the power inside this ancient prison, and now it will consume your very soul!
Okay, Reed, I really think it's time you went inside and got some sleep. I think... Wait, what's happening to me? There's something wrong with me. Reed, what was that? What's going on? I feel weak. Like something's sucking the life right out of my body.
Then it's already started. Oh, why did you have to open the box? I said not to open the box!
Look, let's not dwell on the whole who opened the box thing. The box was open. That's in the past. We can't change that. We should be focusing on the future and, less about me.
The presence inside this box, it latches onto your soul, tries to take over your mind. The only way to stop it is to break the barrier between body and soul. In other words, Dust, you will need to kill yourself.
Reed!
It really is the only way, Dust. You mustn't take too long, or you could end up like me.
You know what? I love this plan. I'm happy to be a part of it.
Shut up, Fidget! I can feel my life draining away every moment. Reed, what do I have to do?
Travel outside the village, pick a fight with some monsters, and lose. If you do it in time, the presence latched onto your soul will be shaken loose and returned to the box, and you will return back to your normal self. That is, assuming you do it in time.
Dust, you can't seriously be considering...
Fidget, I don't have time to argue! I can feel it draining my life away. We need to get out of the village and fast!
Indeed, we do need to hurry. This quest can be slightly frustrating. being exposed to constant knockback. But dodging to the right will usually ensure that you are knocked in an advantageous direction. Let's go find something to kill me. Archer's Pass should be just as good as anywhere else. Here we go. Kill me. In fact, I could equip this ugly pendant to make the process a bit easier. Although it seems the monsters are doing more to kill each other than they are to kill me.
Did that do it? Are you okay now?
I think so, yeah. As soon as I took that killing blow, I felt something, like a weight lifted. We should check in with Reed.
Yeah. The sooner you get rid of that box, the better.
Now that we've done that, let's head back. And we were able to leave that screen even though it said no escape. Interesting. Let's go get rid of this cursed box.
You were right, Reed. Somehow that killing blow managed to shake the presence free. I'm back to my normal self again.
I'm glad that's the case. Anyway, I was planning on using this revival stone on you if my plan didn't work, but it should still serve as an adequate reward.
Wait, what do you mean if your plan didn't work?
Well, it did, didn't it? So now I have no use for this revival stone, and you can take it. Hopefully you'll never have to use it.
Yes, well, you keep that box under lock and key. We're just lucky that kid down in Mudpot had the common sense not to open it.
I will never let it out of my sight again. It's my burden to bear, after all. Good luck, Dust. What else whispers to me? No, it can't be. The trees? The trees themselves whisper an ancient song. Somebody must chop them all down to silence their lies.
Goodbye, Reed.
I looked up into the sun today. It told me to destroy all the toothbrushes. It's just not natural. Dust, you can help me. We must stop the toothbrushes before they stop us!
No, Reed.
What else whispers?
Goodbye.
I look.
No.
Seems that Reed's torture is only just beginning. But that's the end of that quest. There's one more thing I can do, I believe, before I wrap things up for the evening. Let's go to the hidden grotto. Oh, and I suppose I could talk to you, Oneida, and tell you that I helped your husband.
I'm not sure what you did, but Gian is back to his old self again.
It was no trouble. Let's make sure to take off this ugly pendant before moving any farther into this area. Ah, I remember this place. A bit of a mess it is. I found a new pendant. Let's take a look at that. It's an upgrade from the old one. The pendant of a noble who hoped to pass this on to his grandchildren. He was an honorable man. And now his jewelry belongs to us. It is odd that you get this quest so early, as I believe there is no way to complete it for the majority of the game. It requires you to have several abilities that you don't get right away. So once again, we will have to come back and try again another time. Let's see what's new at the Glade before we finish up. This place seems much darker than it was before. Didn't quite have enough pull to grab that fruit. Let's try that again. We can get through here. And find another chest. And another fruit. We found a stone vest. And some cupcakes. Come along, fruit. You are needed this way. No. Through the path, please. Come on. This fruit does not want to cooperate. We will leave it behind. I believe there are a few more things to find on this map before we leave. Though we may not be able to find all of them. There's nothing more to be collected here at the Glade, in this particular part of it. Let's go this way. I think I got turned around a bit there. But I was able to get some treasure. Let's try that again, shall we? Oops, I did not notice you. There's a new path we can now explore with our new, extremely complex slide ability. And collect a few keys for our trouble. And walk directly into spikes, all part of the plan. And we can't go up that path yet. The slimes are fairly easy to deal with when they're not spamming dodge. Well, we've explored most of the glade now. And that's going to be it for this time. Goodbye.